So this tree broke from the storm that came through here, and my car is right there, like right behind that fence. So I kind of dodged a bullet there with my Supra. Alright, so you can see where that tree stopped, and there's my car right on the other side of the fence. And the fence was leaned down, we kind of picked it back up. But luckily my car didn't take on any damage. I've got the plastic on here just because Supras with the removable target top roof are notorious for leaking when it rains. The seals just go bad, so just as a precaution, anytime I have it like outside, because usually it's in my garage, I just stick some plastic on it. So got lucky there. You could see the trees right there. So just kind of barely missed this. And currently this car needs a bushing in the transmission and a wheel bearing. The wheel bearing just went bad on it. So I'm going to be fixing that here shortly. And then I'll be able to drive and enjoy this thing again. Alright, so here's the part you're here for, the unfortunate part. It's a pretty big tree, it snapped off at the top. Kind of see it kind of looks like it's rotten in the center a little bit. His fence and his shed took a lot of the impact and his lift, luckily for the car, but here's the car back here. It's pretty crazy. Just nuts. I guess it's a good thing he didn't paint it yet. He was undecided on the color he wanted to go with, so he was waiting, but as you could see, full-on tree on there. You can see the door there. Got dented up, and the dent's actually coming out. Over here, you can see it's pushed in here. I can actually fit my fingers in there. So that would have to be pulled out. Pretty crazy. Surprisingly, doesn't look to be a dent or anything right there. His wing is obviously broken. This was the carbon fiber TRD style wing that we picked up at Titan Motorsports. I think this side's actually the bolts ripped through, so probably not reusable. This one held up pretty good on this side. You can actually see a tree branch right there sticking under the lift. Pretty nuts. I think there were some more dents over here, right in here, and you can see the lines from the tree branches falling on it. Over here, you can see a piece of the branch actually wedged in between the fender and the hood. It's pretty wild looking. Not sure the extent to the damage of that, if it's just the hood or if it pushed the fender out. Surprisingly, these are glass Euro headlights and they're not cracked or broken, and as far as I could tell, none of the windows were cracked or broken, which is pretty crazy. You can see it up in there in the engine bay actually. Back over on this side, couldn't really tell, but because the tree's covering it, we couldn't really see much damage other than the hood being pushed down. The headlight on that side looked okay. But the roof, unfortunately, is completely caved in. I don't know if you can see that. There's actually water sitting in it. What's weird is there's like a line that goes all the way across, like a straight line, but put the camera lower, you can see it's pushed down a couple inches. It's got a flat roof now. You can see the seam there did pull either the fender or the hood in a bit. On this side, looks fine as far as like door fitment. Nothing out of the ordinary here, but on the other side, up here I'll show you. On this side of the car, forgot to show you. You can see the window seal there. I don't know how well it picks up on camera, but it's actually crushed in there. So I'm not 100% sure if this door will open. Depending on the damage internally in here and the fact that it kind of flattened it out right there a little bit, I'm not so sure it'll open. I'm not going to try it just because if it doesn't close and it rains some more, then the inside's going to get full of water, so I'd rather not mess with it. But yeah, you can see the carnage here. That branch is actually cracked really bad and it looks like it might fall at any time, so that's why I don't really want to go over there, is to show you what it looks like from back there. But it doesn't look, I mean, as far as I could see, anything too major there. So Sean called his insurance company to make a claim, because obviously this is not the simplest, cheapest thing to fix. So we'll see what they say on it, and that'll be kind of where the story goes next with this car. Unfortunately, this happened. I was hoping to do an update on the car and, you know, show, you know, where it's gotten to. Obviously he's got wheels on it and he's been trying to clean it up and make it nicer. So we'll give you another update when we figure out what's going on with the car. But yeah, it just sucks. So if you could leave some nice comments down below to kind of lift his spirits a little bit, because he is pretty bummed out. This was his first Supra, and this is also Mike's first Supra, and they're both sentimental guys, so to them it's, you know, it's already bad that it happened, but that it happened to the car that they both really liked. So, you know me, I've had a bunch of Supras and it's just a car to me. But yeah, as far as underneath, couldn't really see anything out of the ordinary other than that branch over there sticking out, which is just sitting under the lift. But we'll wait till his insurance gives us like the go-ahead to start removing the branches and stuff, and then we could see, you know, the extent of some of the damage, because once we can open the hood, be able to see in there a little bit better and see if there's anything twisted or tweaked. Oh wow, you can see how badly the roof has been pushed in. That's nuts. Wow, look at that. That's pretty crazy. It didn't rip the headliner though, so should be able to push it back out maybe. Yep. Yeah.
Whoever's gonna move it, gotta move it quick because I got the weight of this bottom limb.
Oh shoot, I forgot the keys in the
Hurry, snap it. Hurry, boys.
Put the handbrake down. Alright. You're good. It's gonna stop on its own. Well, wow. Surprisingly, this quarter held up well, other than like a crease there. This is obviously not good. Surprisingly, the hood popped back up.
Yeah, that was the only piece that was holding it up right there. Oh, wow.
So you can get a better glimpse of it, but this is all caved in. You can see how bad it is there. Surprisingly, not a lot of weight went on the car. Obviously the wing is toast, but overall it's in better shape than I thought. It's a dent right here. The hatch looks okay, it's still lined up alright. Yeah, it's really wedged in there really good. Damn, that's really in there.
Hey, Bo. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
treats and all that.
The wiper blades have broken.
Oh yeah.
Luckily the headlights are okay as far as I could see, but the tabs might be broken inside. See if the hood will open. Damn, it's wedged in there really good. There it goes.
Look how nice
Wow.
and clean this is.
Yeah. So comparing it to this side, pretty much looks the same. So I think you might be able to get away with just getting a hood.
125, 150, something like that.
Look at how mangled that is though, it's all bent.
With the stickers and everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure what insurance is going to tell them if they're going to total it out or not. I mean, really the big thing is the roof and how this quarter panel's kind of buckled right here. Because you can see the gap super tight here and not there, like it folded in there. So we're not going to open this door just because we might not be able to close it and we don't want water to get inside. But the roof's pushed down a good few inches. But the front is not as bad as we were thinking it was going to be, so that's good. I mean, I don't really see any damage in here. And Mike just popped the wing back into place, so a little duct tape and it'll be fine. So I appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button, comment down below, say something nice for Mike and Sean, because obviously this isn't good for either of them. So see you guys later.